What does desperation look like? Well, if you're Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, it means spending millions to target a Republican who hasn't even won her primary yet. Put Michigan First is a group aligned with Whitmer in the Democratic Governors Association. It's spending at least $2 million on this last-minute attack ad against the Republican, Tudor Dixon.
Tudor Dixon's dangerous budget plan could slash up to $500 million from state police across Michigan. The Michigan Association of Police Organizations says Dixon's approach would have a devastating impact on police budgets, leaving law enforcement crippled. Tudor Dixon's devastating plan would mean less cops on the street, making Michigan less safe.
Fewer cops, not less cops. But grammar aside, Whitmer is attempting to paper over her own positions. Here she was back in 2020.
You look at budgets, and they're overwhelmingly focused on policing and correction systems and the criminal justice system.
Do you think that the defunding, would you be someone who supports the defunding movement?
I think you do all those other things, you don't need all the money that's going in the police department. So yeah, I mean, the spirit of it, I do support that spirit of it.
Joining me is Tudor Dixon, GOP gubernatorial candidate, who's leading in the primary in Michigan. Tudor, great to see you tonight. Is it possible that Whitmer has suddenly had a change of heart on the defund the police movement?
Absolutely not. But she's a great gaslighter. I mean, right now she's also telling us that she increased auto jobs in the state, and that's a complete lie. They're trying to attack me because they're scared of me. She knows I'm leading in the polls, but I find this really interesting in the state of Michigan because the Democratic Governors Association hasn't gotten involved in any Republican races yet so far this cycle, except for ours. And this is a very pointed attack to have more than $2 million go into an ad in the last 7 days of the primary just to get me out of there. She's definitely afraid. They're afraid. They already see that she's the most vulnerable governor in America, and yet they're still pitching her to be president of the United States in 2024. They don't want her to get kicked out, and they know I can do it.
Well, I've never heard of this scenario before, where an incumbent governor and her allied organizations are spending $2 million against another candidate who hasn't won the primary yet. It's very odd. They're obviously totally threatened by a smart, attractive woman with a, corporate background in the steel industry to run against her. But Michigan Live is reporting that about 56% of the 9.5 Whitmer raise from individuals is from Michiganders, roughly 24,300 donors. But it also got money from nearly 31,600 donors from outside the state. And I'm not just talking about donors who might be outside of the state lines. Take a look at this map. They're from all over the country. Tudor, they are really worried about their lockdown lover, Gretchen Whitmer, going down in flames here. And I think they're most worried about you.
Of course, she has a terrible record. We're coming out with a message that really resonates with the people of Michigan. We want to bring back our education system that's been in decline for many years. We want safe cities. That's the best part. I'm out here constantly talking about putting more money into policing, making sure our cities are safe, and incentivizing police officers to come to the state of Michigan because we need them desperately, and becoming investment friendly to our job creators. These are all things that she has a terrible record on. You played her saying that she supports the spirit of defund the police, that she would love to see that money out of the budget spent in different ways. She's using her own attack against us. It's very comical. It's very flattering, but I need help.
Tudor, we need a conservative female governor in one of our battleground states, and you would be it. So, Tudor Dixon, Tuesday is the primary, right?
Yes, absolutely. Go vote.
All right, everybody get out and vote on Tuesday in Michigan. Tudor Dixon, thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.